Welcome to another installment of Outside the Ring.
Shots fired everywhere.
Yes.
I don't know where I'm going with that.
Bang, bang. Would you be talking about TNA taking more shots at WWE? Is that what you were talking about there?
Yes. First it was Kurt, and then it was what we're going to talk about here.
Right. Anyways, though, I'm the one, the only Jason.
Murphy!
Yeah. Did you just shout that out your window?
Yes, I did.
Murphy. I thought so.
My neighbor's staring at me. And I got an old man walking by shaking his fist at me.
Now you know how I feel. Alongside the one, the only, Stone Cold Troy.
Why can't we all just get along?
That would be no fun, though.
That's true.
I think we'd have no one to talk about. Austin. Twitter, Outside the Ring, #1. Facebook, Outside the Ring. Email.
OutsideTheRing316 @gmail.com.
What do we got today?
Actually, we have a few things for you today.
Shoot.
First of all, we talked about taking shots because AJ Styles took a shot at WWE last night.
Now, granted, it could have been him or it could have been somebody telling him to do that.
Yeah, it could have been the writers telling him, yeah, go out there and say that. It's good. It's shut up.
Yeah.
Basically, he was in the ring, and he was saying, I've had a rough year.
Mm-hmm.
And, he's saying, referencing the whole Claire Lynch thing, and he said something about, it seems like if your name is AJ, you can't catch a break anymore nowadays,
yes.
Making a direct shot, or taking a direct shot at the AJ Cena thing in WWE.
Right.
And first it was Kurt Angle saying, they outright lifted the storyline. Now it's AJ of all people, taking shots.
Makes sense, though, eh? But you know what? Look, AJ Styles is a phenomenal wrestler, but I guarantee you, and I hate to say this because I really like AJ Styles, if this year was the year of AJ Lee, not AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Am I right in saying that, or am I a little off?
No, you're right. You're right.
I mean, if you would ask somebody on the street, more people would know who she is than he.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just fact. I don't know if there's really jealousy there, but
no. How can there really be jealousy?
No, exactly. I don't think there's that. I think somebody probably wrote that into the script last night.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
I don't know. I think so.
And other news out of TNA last night. Another member of Aces and Eights was unmasked by Joseph Park, of all people.
Yeah, a.k.a. Abyss.
Yeah, Abyss. And it turns out it was Luke Gallows, a.k.a. Festus.
A.k.a.
former member of the Straight Edge Society.
Right.
A.k.a. Who Gives a Damn.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I'm glad he's working again, but although he's been there for a while now, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, they've unmasked him. They've unmasked Devon. I've heard that Matt Hardy's in Aces and Eights. Chris Masters.
Matt Hardy,
yeah.
He doesn't strike me as a biker. Then again, Devon didn't either.
Yeah, Devon doesn't either, and Chris Masters really wouldn't strike me as a biker either.
No.
That's our two little tidbits for today. Now we're on to the main story, brother. We're going back in time about, 3 weeks ago we talked about this, something like that?
I think so.
Hulk Hogan and Bubba the Love Sponge. If you're any kind of a wrestling fan, you know what's going on.
Oh.
And apparently the lawsuit has been settled.
Say what?
Yeah. Apparently it's been settled for a while. This article is actually dated 29th of last month.
So explain it.
Says, according to the Tampa Bay Times, the lawsuit between Hulk Hogan and Bubba the Love Sponge has been settled. Bubba announced the settlement and apologized to Hogan and his family, stating that upon further, quote-unquote, further investigation, Bubba learned that Hogan was not aware he was being videotaped while having sex with Bubba's ex-wife, Heather.
No kidding.
However, while appearing on the Howard Stern Show and his own radio show, Bubba stated that all three parties involved knew, quote, what time it was, and that Hogan was aware that he was being filmed. Well, how can you say he wasn't aware, but then say he was aware?
Wow.
That makes no sense.
No, that seems like he backpedaled a little.
That's tremendous backpedaling. And I mean, if the lawsuit is settled, fine. I don't want to hear any more about this. The thought of Hulk Hogan naked and thrusting makes me want to throw up in my mouth.
Did he Hulk up though? That's the question.
I don't.
Did he put Heather Clem over like he put the Ultimate Warrior over?
Hogan didn't put people over. What are you talking about? But no, as long as this means that this is over, I don't want to hear anything else about it. When we was talking about it off the air before we went on, you mentioned, Bubba did issue the apology, but we don't know if Hogan has accepted the apology.
Well, I told you after we recorded the one, like you said, 3 weeks ago when we talked about it, it was like a day or two after we recorded, Hogan came out and basically blasted Bubba, saying that he knows who his real friends are now and that this guy's a piece of dirt, pretty much like you said.
Yep.
And he don't want him in his life anymore.
Yeah, Bubba is just dirt. I said it on that show a while ago, and I'll say it again. Bubba the Love Sponge is just one of the worst human beings on this planet.
Now, you asked the question, is Hogan, are they buddies again? I don't think so. I have not seen a statement from Hogan. Is there one anywhere on the internet? I don't think there is.
What sane person would have this happen to him, their quote-unquote best friend, release a sex tape?
Right.
And what sane person would go back to being friends with that person?
And I'm sorry, here's the thing. So there are people that tape themselves having sex.
Kim Kardashian.
Yes.
That's the only reason she's popular.
Yes.
I hate Kardashians with a passion.
Now, there are times where it gets out and then it's on the internet. Mm-hmm. You don't intend it to be on the internet, but things happen. That's why I think you should never record stuff like this.
Exactly. Unless you are a professional, adult entertainment actor like that, and you are, you're making the movie for, that very reason. Don't film yourself, people.
Here's why I believe in Hulk. This is why I believe Terry Bollea, a.k.a. Hulk Hogan. Look, Hulk Hogan is one of, if not, the most popular wrestler of all time. By a name, face recognition, you got it, you know it.
Yep.
Hogan is not stupid. Hogan knows that little kids, to a point, not as much anymore, but used to look up to him.
Exactly.
He has an image. He's done stuff for charities, etc., etc., etc.
Yep, charities. I know he's one of the faces of Rena Center.
Yes,
along with Troy Aikman.
Yes, he is.
TV.
He is all over the scene right now. When this was taped, even he's still Hulk Hogan. Mm-hmm. This isn't Joe Schmo taping a sex tape. This is Hulk Hogan. I don't believe Hogan thought in his mind, maybe I can sell this brother and make a bunch of money. I don't think Hulk Hogan is that stupid.
Now, we all know that Linda Hogan basically took Hulk for everything he had, but I don't think Hogan would stoop to this level to get some of that money back.
No, and that's my point. I don't think he would. Going to TNA and working for TNA, that is something that I can see, and Hogan did that, of course. Mm-hmm. He loves wrestling. He likes being around it. Making a sex tape, that's not Hulk Hogan.
No,
China, yes.
Hogan.
China, sure. X-Pac, yes. I mean, those guys have real issues. Yes, Hogan was at this time, he was not married. Let's clear that up. He did not cheat on anybody.
He was divorced from Linda at this time.
But at the same time, I don't think, like you just said, you hit it on the head. I don't think he is going to be that stupid. Hulk freaking Hogan is not going to go make a sex tape with his best friend's wife and then try to sell it for money. Hogan doesn't need the damn money.
And
he could go brush his teeth, Troy, and sell toothpaste and make money.
There you go.
I mean, seriously.
I don't know why he isn't jumping on the Rogaine bandwagon.
Right.
He can make a crap ton of money with that.
Hogan has plenty of ways to make money, and sex tape is not one of them.
No.
Based on his name, he could sign a Legends deal for WWE if he chose to, and sit back and get paid.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Period.
And there are the people like the Kim Kardashians where they released that tape, and that's where they got noticed. That's where they had their breakthrough, which
so sad.
It's disgusting to me.
Yes, it is.
Because the Kardashians don't need to be popular at all.
Now, again, I don't know. I believe Hogan in this one. I think this was Bubba the Love Sponge being just Bubba the Love Sponge, a piece of low life scum.
Yep.
And if you listen to his show, that's pretty much what it is.
It sounds like it was Bubba trying to make a quick buck off of Hogan.
Yes. Oh, wait a minute. I did find, before we get off here, I did find something from Hogan. This is a statement. I'm going to make sure this is accurate. This was on Twitter on today, actually about 1:30 on Twitter today, from Hulk Hogan's Twitter page about Bubba the Love Sponge. Are you ready for this? Quote, just for the record, Bubba and I are not capital N-O-T friends and never will be friends. We are capital N-O-T, not friends, signed Hulk Hogan. There you go.
There you go.
He is not, he is still obviously pissed.
Mm-hmm.
And rightfully so.
Oh, yeah.
Look, the best thing Hogan needs to do is concentrate on TNA. Keep putting guys like Austin Aries over. Get him the belt back, first of all, Hulk.
Yeah.
Honestly, there are things in TNA that I do like, and I think I like the fact that he believes in guys like Matt Morgan, Austin Aries, Christopher Daniels, and Kazarian, and Hulk needs to worry more about that. Because I'll tell you what, he was never a great worker, but his mind for the business is one of the best ever. He's been through everything. Stop concentrating on guys like Bubba the Love Sponge.
Yeah, stop. Put the past behind you. Don't dwell on it, or you're doomed to repeat it. Hulk, just eyes forward, head straight, and keep doing what you're doing.
Headstrong, you'll take him on.
Exactly.
Good song.
Boots to asses.
Yeah, boots. He doesn't need. I mean, honestly, he does. He needs to stay away from the guy because obviously, if your best friend would do that to you, I mean, really, how good of a friend is he?
If your best friend would do that to you, what would your worst enemy do?
Yeah, that pretty much. Vince wouldn't even do that to Hulk.
No. Well, Vince wouldn't do that because Hulk made Vince in the WWE.
Yeah, hello. Both those guys made a buttload of cash, and
Really?
But either way, let us know what you think. About any of that stuff. How would you handle Aces and Eights? What do you think about the Hogan Bubba the Love Sponge deal? And
and what do you think of AJ taking shots at WWE? More shots at WWE.
We'd like you to subscribe too, please.
Yes, please.
And we will see you Monday. We'll get you ready for Raw.
Oh, speaking of Raw.
You're going?
I'm going to the one right after Survivor Series. So stick around. I'll probably actually have it up the next day because I won't be home that day. But so that Tuesday, we're going to try to do a OTR on the road.
Wow.
I will hopefully be able to, at least on my end, do the show from the arena.
Wow, that would be cool.
And, of course, I will have pictures, videos, all that, just like our last trip. Jason, however, is not going since he's in West Virginia.
Yeah,
I'm here in Ohio.
Right. Unless you fly me in, then I'm coming. WrestleMania we are doing, though, one of these days.
Yes.
We're going to meet up, and we're going to WrestleMania wherever the hell that is.
Wherever it is. I will bring my computer with me if I have to. We will upload stuff.
We'll do OTR live outside the arena. We'll set up a Marty, which, you radio guys don't know what that is, but basically that is like a satellite.
Yep.
We might get arrested. I don't know if that's legal, but we'll figure it out. All right. Until Monday, have a good weekend. We'll see you next week outside the ring.
Deuces.